You've met Krampus, the horned demon of the Alps. You've met Knesha, the switch-wielding servant of St. Nicholas. But what if the monster of Christmas was no demon at all? No spirit, no creature from folklore. What if he was a man? In the forests and villages of Alsace in France and Germany's Palatinate regions, people still whisper the name Hans Trapp. And unlike many figures, his story begins in history. Hans Trapp was based on a real person, a 15th century knight named Hans von Trotha. He was a powerful nobleman, lord of Berwestein Castle, hidden deep in the Palatinate forests. But Hans was not remembered for honour and chivalry. He was remembered for his cruelty. He feuded violently with the nearby Welbenberg Abbey, cutting off their water supply and openly defying both the Holy Roman Empire and the Pope himself. For this he was formally excommunicated, cast out of the church and branded a dangerous man. A knight with power, a knight with wealth, and with nothing left to restrain himself. After that, the historical records fall silent, but the legend begins. Local stories claim that Hans, stripped of his status and shunned by society, fled into the forest. There, alone and embittered, he was said to descend into madness. The knight became something else. According to folklore, Hans disguised himself as a grotesque scarecrow wrapped in straw and rags, lurking at the edge of the woods. From there he watched. Not for treasure, not for revenge, but for children. The legend claims that the lost or wandering children were lured into the forests, captured and taken back to his isolated hut. And there Hans Trapp became something unspeakable. He became a cannibal, a fallen knight who fed on human flesh. This was a monster not born of magic, but of greed, pride and cruelty, taken to their extreme. And that made the story far more terrifying. But even in folklore, evil rarely escaped punishment. Before Hans Trapp could claim another victim, divine intervention was said to occur. Some versions say it was God himself. Others say it was St. Nicholas stepped in. A single bolt of lightning struck him down, sudden and final. But death was not the end. The legends say Hans Trapp's soul, twisted by his crimes, could not rest. Instead, he was condemned to wander the forests forever, a scarecrow-like figure, neither living nor dead. Just a warning. And over time the story softened, as most legends do. Today, in Alsace, Hans Trapp appears as a dark companion to St. Nicholas. Where Nicholas rewards good behaviour, Hans Trapp threatens with punishment. He carries a stick or a whip, sometimes a sack, sometimes still dressed in straw and rags, no longer a cannibal, but still a warning figure. He is the shadow beside the saint, the reminder that good behaviour matters, especially in winter. And perhaps this is the most unsettling part of his story. Hans Trapp is not a demon from hell. He's not a myth born from suspicion alone. He is a human monster. A reminder that sometimes the darkest Christmas legends are not about creatures in the forest, but about people who can become when power, greed and cruelty is unchecked. So what do you think? A horned demon like Campus or a man like Hans Trapp? Who do you think is the scariest? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching this video.